Hello and welcome back. Today I wanted to give you a couple of tips on what you can do for productivity. I wanted to talk about this because so many of us struggle with productivity and just making sure that we can even start, but then completing something, we get distracted. And so one of the ways to combat this is to plan ahead and to make sure certain things are set in such a way that it makes it easier for you, or you know that you're going to be doing something.
This video is brought to you by our patrons and all those who have purchased from the Inspired by Nikki store. Thank you. I want to welcome you if you are new and hope you will consider subscribing to be inspired daily to make the everyday beautiful.
So the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about when it comes to increasing your productivity is making sure that whatever you are going to be having for breakfast is thought out the day before, and that you also set your table so that you know no matter what, you guys are going to sit down for breakfast. If it's just yourself, if it's you with your children, or you and your husband and your kids, or just you and your husband, whatever it is, whoever has breakfast, then it's set for those people that are going to enjoy it. And this just triggers your mind to know that it's morning time. You guys are going to sit down for breakfast. It's not going to be something that you just throw together. It's something that is well thought out, and it just makes all the difference, in my opinion. So if you have never done this, I would encourage you to. I know more recently I've just really gotten away from doing so many of these different things that I love to do, especially when it comes to routine. But it's these routines that really account for almost 50% of our days. And so when we elevate them, then we just enjoy them that much more. We look forward to them, and it's not something that we dread doing. So many times I think, especially as mothers, we can dread the whole breakfast thing because we're getting up in the morning where, it's early. Some of us have already gotten ready. Some of us have not. It just depends. And then it's just one less thing that you would have to worry about. So I know that in the evening time, I know for me as well, because I just can't stay up as late as I used to. It started to get really hard for me to make sure that the kitchen was cleaned up at night and that I would set my table and plan everything out. So what I started doing was just starting to plan before dinner time, so that I can already start planning out the day for the next day. And then, once it's dinner time and you have to do the whole rush of cleaning up after and then trying to get the kids all ready for bed, and you get exhausted because you're arguing with them about brushing their teeth or whatever the case may be. If you start planning this ahead of time that day, then it's already planned out for the next night. And then you're also excited to get those dishes done, clean up the kitchen, maybe send the kids to bed a little early, reassess the night schedule and what time they're going to bed, if everybody's getting enough rest. It's important to do that every now and then because schedules can change and whatnot. But just giving yourself that little bit to look forward to, I think, makes a big difference, and you will look forward to making the breakfast, and maybe you might put in a little bit more effort than some cereal. So let me know how this works for you if you try this, and also let us know in the comments below anything that you like to do to get things ready and prepared for the next morning, and whatever makes it easiest for you. And of course I'm going to be adding to this list, but this is just a little something that I'm trying to get back into the groove of doing because it just makes all the difference, and I get to enjoy my beautiful dishes, and I even put a tablecloth on, and it just makes it so much more fun, and it makes the everyday beautiful. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye everyone.